Alright, y'all, we're back. Right now, anyway. That was my bad. That last one was kind of weird. I was trying to fix the settings. So that last one. Let's just give it a minute. Hey everybody, I apologize. That one was on. Frame rates are going back down to normal, so yeah. Second. All right. I don't know how long I'm on this for, y'all. Y'all know my MacBook. Y'all know my MacBook really be on one. Let me see. Maybe I could just grind for an hour. Check in on the person. There we go. Oh, okay.
You there. From where do your parents hail? From Rendrak? No? What of you? Do you know anything of Yggdrasil?
Would you care to explain what brings you here, Your Highness?
Oh, would you believe me if I said I were out for a stroll?
A stroll from Cannock to Berren, across a great continent and leagues of open ocean. If I were to believe you, what would that make me,
Fine! I'm sorry. I cannot stand staying in that castle one moment more, knowing that my brother was in peril. Surely you, of all people, can understand how I feel. I knew you would. Thank you. And, sorry for not telling you of my plans beforehand. I just returned from checking on my brother. He was in agony.
I'm sorry. That must have been hard to witness.
You needn't apologize. My brother would not blame you, and nor do I. We must instead focus our efforts on finding someone from Renderak. They, and only they, might know of Yggdrasil's whereabouts.
But did your father not say this was a secret of the royal line, and none of that line escaped with their lives?
I know, and yet if there is even the slightest chance, I cannot let it slip. After all, are we not heroes destined to save the world? How are we? How am I meant to save anyone if I cannot save even my own stupid brother?
Lower your voices, I pray you. If you wish to speak of the World Tree, then let us speak indoors where none can overhear.
You know of it, Father. You know of Yggdrasil.
Shush! Indoors, I said. Is something amiss? I assure you I harbor no ill intentions.
No, it is not. It matters not.
Come then, let us talk more at the inn.
Father, are you unwell?
Most perceptive for one so young. Thou art correct. My health is not what it once was. Yet I am not beset by any particular ailment. 'Tis but the ravages of time. The same cannot be said of your companion. His life's flame may flicker as mine, but it may yet blaze anew. Which bringeth us back to the subject of Yggdrasil. and her leaves.
Please, we would be grateful if you could share whatever you know.
First, you must promise that what I tell you will never leave the confines of this room. Thank you. Pray, let me rest my weary legs a while. You must needs head eastwards for Renderak, or rather, Burrowwell. From there, sail eastward still, and you will find an island home to an ancient forest. The tree we know as Yggdrasil can be found deep within those woods. According to legend, a single leaf falleth from her branches once in a blue moon.
And this leaf can heal my brother.
If the legend is to be believed, 'tis said that the leaf that falleth from Yggdrasil's holy boughs can heal every affliction known to man. It could yet prove your friend's salvation. I only hope that you can forgive me for keeping this from you, especially considering all you have done for Beren.
We understand. If the legend of these leaves were to become common knowledge, the entire realm would seek them out.
Aye, that hath ever been my concern. I thank thee for thine understanding.
Have you never considered obtaining a leaf for yourself?
Please, my dear, it would be wasted on one such as I. I have lived my life and tried as best as I could to live it well. Yet, the fact remaineth, I am but an ordinary man. You, however, are different. You are descended from the hero of legend, are you not? If any are deserving of Yggdrasil's blessing, it is you. That boy must not be allowed to breathe his last.
How do you know of our lineage?
Alas, I have a shameful habit of eavesdropping on the conversations of others.
Our relation to Erdrick may be true, but we are still far from living up to his legacy.
That thou shouldst think so maketh me full certain that the fate of our realm is in capable hands.
Good. Then I shall away to Yggdrasil at once. I hope I will meet you there, cousins.
Wait, Princess! I hope we will meet her there too, though I would not put it past her to find the leaf and run away without us again.
Thou needst not concern thyself on that front. Entering the forest is a simple task. Traversing it is another matter entirely. After all, it would not do for anyone to chance upon the source of all life. The forest testeth all those who seek an audience with Yggdrasil. Take this, and the woods will surely welcome you.
We are in your debt. Come, let us prepare.
suck this dick. Shawty gonna suck this dick. That's a cool bitch. Song stuck in my head, y'all. I'm tired.
Come! We have an Yggdrasil leaf to find.
A moment, if you will. And I ask that you give me an honest answer. Your parents have no idea that you are here, do they?
But of course not. Papa would never have allowed it. He's so frightfully dull.
Then it is incumbent upon us to see that you come to no harm. Your poor brother is already incapacitated. Were we forced to send word back to Canuck of you too, having come to harm,
Fear not. There will be no need for you to make any such glum reports. I prepared a letter in anticipation of just such an eventuality. After all, it would hardly have been responsible of me to abscond without making provisions for the fact that I might never return.
Please!
I'm under no illusions as to the danger of our quest. After all, as you say, my brother lies at death's door as we speak. This is no carefree saunter through the meadows. That much is plain to anyone. But I have a responsibility, and I would see it fulfilled. Would you have me remain safely at home simply because I happen to be born a little later than yourselves? That I cannot do. My father may glibly insist that I wait a little longer before taking up the mantle of the hero of old. But the time is now, the fight is now, and I must fight! I cannot stand by and allow you and my brother to bear this great weight alone.
Very well. It is your life and your decision. And your mind is plainly made up. We shall not stop you. Now come. We have an Yggdrasil leaf to find.
Huzzah! Yes, let us away. Fear not both. I shall make myself of use, I swear.
Good. Lead on, cousin.
The fog! It is cleared!
Could this be the work of the trinket with which our friend the priest gifted us? Come, let us press on.
Shorty wants a pic. That's a bullet, bitch. That's a bullet, bitch. That's just for
I have you now! I have you now! Out of my sight! This might sting a bit. Heal! This is all you deserve. Fight on!
Damn. Ha! That was funny. Like, I gotta come in and fix every motherfucking thing else. Like, I gotta come in and fix every motherfucking thing else.
Fight on! Fight on!
The client is a double amputee. He does not have legs.
Oh shit.
You just say that he has arms. Is that the official stance?
That's crazy. My bad, bro. I wasn't ignoring. I don't know what it is about my algorithm on TikTok, but I'm hearing more and more come closer to the mic. More and more insurance, health mainly healthcare, but healthcare insurance stories. Like there's this one story. Basically, this one guy got denied a wheelchair with a motor in it, and he's crippled. But the interesting thing about it is he doesn't have any legs. And listening to the social worker or the investigator or whatever, he's talking to the guy who denied his claim, and he's like, "So wait a minute. So you're telling me that you denied this dude's claim because he should be able to crawl from his bed to the kitchen or wherever to get to his wheelchair without the motor?" I was like, boy, that don't sound like a really fucked up ass lawsuit. But I'm still listening to it. But like, you ever listen to the story, and as the story progresses, it just gets worse and worse? I was like, damn, dude, what the fuck?
Because I'm telling you, this is the case notes right now.
Yeah.
So representatives suggest client army crawl to the mouth.
Yeah.
Out of my sight!
Yeah, they pretty much told that man pretty much army crawl. Man, that's good. Man, insurance. Yeah, nah, don't get me started. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna finish. My bad.
His arms are himself.
That's crazy. You wanna know something though too? I've never really had to worry about health insurance, if that makes sense, because like it's always been through the military or VA, which really is somewhat scary to understand. I couldn't imagine as a client, especially if I pay into something, being told some wild shit like that. So you're telling me I have to have this, and not only do I pay for it, but when I actually call in to actually use it, you guys are telling me like, nah, it doesn't, we don't deem it necessary. And like I said, the only reason I'm tripping, it was like, based on what I was listening to, again, one of the dude didn't have any legs. Imagine being told by an insurance company, yeah, you can crawl. Like, damn. Like, it's even stated in the notes, like, good buddy told him to army crawl. I was like, oh my god. You know what I think it is, though, too? Again, y'all, I'm just going to speak my piece on this and then bring it back to gaming. I think when it comes to insurance, any type of insurance, if you are bad off or poor, live in poverty, or can't make the bill, they take full advantage of that. I think the only time these people actually work is when you get the law and and lawyers involved. Me personally, just listen again. I don't know the full context. It was only a 2-minute video, but if that was like the full context of it, because like what I thought was funny in that video, Good Buddy was like, "Hey man, can I put you on hold?" He was like, "Oh fuck no, you can't put me on hold." He said, "You gonna give me the credentials? You're gonna give me the full credentials of this claim. I'm gonna use your ID number, and if this isn't fixed, like if he's doesn't have a wheelchair on the way to him by the end of the day, like y'all gonna be in some trouble." Me personally, if an insurance agent ever said that, especially to an amputee, like he ain't. All jokes aside, if he had one leg and he told him to hobble, I'd be like, yeah, nah, you need to face some jail time for that. My bad, Frank. I'm gonna read the comment in a second. I just gotta complete my thought, but yeah, my bad, y'all. It was just like I said. I was just listening, and I was like, bro, that's really fucked up. But anyway, yeah.
I put him on the same tier as taxation and total. Yeah, and airlines, they're trying to sell you something you don't need or you need to do.
Yeah, so and bro, it's like I don't know. I like I said, this is a gaming channel, y'all. I don't like to do anything, you know, political or religious or sexual orientation. Like I said, I just happen to watch a video, so just speaking my piece, but I could not imagine being, and I pray I never am or anybody I know is in that situation, but I couldn't imagine being in that situation. Like that's crazy. And I'm even wondering like what they even say at corporate, because I bet you Good Buddy tightened up once that lawyer said, hey, we're gonna get the state involved, X, Y, and Z, gonna be put on an investigation, let's listen. Like, why did it take all that for you got an amputee like Buddy can't walk? Oh man. In his dump, well, he probably had to, because he's an insurance, whatever he is, an adjuster, whatever filer. But I even putting that in the notes, like, I think a decent human being reading that, you really told this man the army crawl? Like, oh my god. I'm really hoping that was a skit and that wasn't real, but I mean, hey, you with the shit that's going on in the world today, I would not be surprised. Anyway, yeah, my bad. Yeah, no, I agree. It was just, like I said, the human side, you know, me listening to that shit, I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, that was... Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. And you want to know... Hey, man. So, Franco, I'm going to tell you a story. This one is about life insurance. So, I'm going to try to make it like a long story short, but there are so many credentials to this story. It's not even funny. So if I misspeak or everybody's experience is different, I apologize. I'm only going to speak from a personal experience. So my grandmother on my father's side, I remember when she passed, the family, and you know, I mean, we were able to bury her, give her a proper funeral, all that. So I mean, you know, my aunties and uncles, like they all came together and made sure that grandma was sent off well. But as we were getting prepped for the funeral, our grandmother at one point in time, she had life insurance. She had a life insurance policy. So my grandmother, what was it? She was like 85, 80, I can't remember how, but she was way past 70. So she was paying life insurance for the longest. So that's why when the fees came out and they were like, wait, why are we having to pay tens of thousands of dollars to bury our mother? At some point she had stopped paying life insurance. So, this is the story I got, and this is the story that my family got. This is how I understand it. So, to make a long story short, I think when you start or put up a life insurance policy, so let's say you put up a policy at like 30, 40 years old, your life insurance claim or payment is going to be like $20, $30 a month, or maybe even cheaper. Well, that's affordable, you know, especially for life insurance. I didn't know this. I thought when you pay life insurance, that rate stays the same. No, let me tell you something I recently learned. And this was about maybe 7, 8 years ago. So I don't know if the policies for life insurance has changed. So you know how when you do a renewal, maybe for a home insurance or auto insurance, well, guess what? You have to do a renewal even for life insurance. Well, get this shit. My grandmother went from paying $20, $30 at one point in time to when she did her renewal after when she was 70, that payment went from $30 to about between $250 to $300 at 70-year-old. Okay, even on a decent retirement, what 70-year-old you know is paying that much money for life insurance out of pocket? So to make a long story short, we found out, we were like, hey, well, what about the money she paid before? That shit did not matter. She was paying money on this is how I understand it. Again, I'm pretty sure there's more context, but how I understand it is she was paying money, but then again too, but anyway, she was paying money into something just in case something happened to her, everything would be covered, right? So those 30, 40 years she originally paid didn't mean nothing when the renewal came. It was just one of those, well, hey, you didn't die, we took your money, thank you. Again, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's more context to it, but when I got that gist of the story, I was like, life insurance is such a scam? No, and like I said, we all, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's more context to it. There has to be. But if that's just the context of it, and so hear me out. And again, y'all, hopefully I'm not putting out misinformation. Again, if y'all have a similar story or something that correlates to that, then you can. But what I thought was kind of fucked up, we take out life insurance because we don't know how life is going to go. I don't know where my grandmother's head was at the time, if that makes sense. Maybe she thought like, hey, I just want to make sure I'm covered or my family are going to be able to cover. Like, she didn't want to be a burden when she passed. So it makes sense. I mean, she's probably not the only person that pays life insurance. What they don't tell you, and it sounds good, bro. From 30 to 40, you're not liable to, well, my bad, from like 30 to 70, like that's the statistic. You become more of a liability, which is why your payment goes up after 70, because again, anything can happen. You can have a heart attack, you can have a stroke, you know, you something can happen to you. So you're more of a liability at 70 years plus than you are 69 and down. So I was like, okay, from a business standpoint, that makes sense. So from 30 to 69, if something happens, and I'm pretty sure it's been cases like that, something does happen to somebody and they die and, you know, they paid life insurance, so everything is covered. So, but I don't know, man. It's just, I get it, but not really. Like I said, y'all, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more context to it. I was just explaining it how I understood it. But even me going, man, am I wrong in thinking that's a scam? But like I said, that was just my thought process on it. Like I said, the family came together. We gave her a great church ceremony. Family paid top dollar for the casket and to bury her. So I mean, she was sent off well. It was just, like I said, man, that shit, that was like a wow moment for a lot of us. We were like, wait, what the fuck? And I think that kind of gave us a, well, I want to be very careful on how I speak. I think that was kind of like a rude awakening
So
for the
this is
family,
the item
for a
we
lot
seek.
of us as family members,
Leaf
because
of mighty
I'm pretty
ignition.
sure like my grandmother
It is
wasn't the
plainly
only one
possessed of great
paying
power. That
into
much
life
would be
insurance,
clear.
if that makes
Forgive
sense.
us, oh wild tree.
But now that we know
My
that little
brother's
bit of
in great
information, it's kind of like, hey, yeah, we're paying 10, 15, 20, whatever the rate is, we're paying X amount now. But if we get past a certain age, that premium or that payment is gonna, what was it, shoot up by like 100%, if that makes sense. Yeah,
Now come,
like,
let us
yeah,
hurry back.
I can't.
We
Like
may
I
not be
said though
long for this
too, yeah,
world.
and insurance, from that perspective, that made me look at insurance as a scam. So, again, I don't
Have the
know.
leaf, but how does one go about administering it? Shall I stuff it in his mouth and hope for the best?
No, no. In his condition, he would surely choke. Let us make a tea from it instead.
So I'm not gonna hold you. If they do that,
Good. Now let him drink it quickly.
I
there
hope
has to be
this
a
works.
violation somewhere. That has to be a violation somewhere, and I'd like to think that
Brother?
more company could get sued. But then again, too, like I said, let's be realistic. Especially if that more company owns that cemetery where that casket was
light.
buried.
Light as a
It's gonna sound fucked up, but again, this is just, the human nature in me thinking I can see people doing that. Somebody buried in your graveyard for 20, 30 years, or even 10, 15. Family stops come checking on it, putting flowers on the grave. Let's dig this up.
Talk about a brush with death.
Put the body back in the ground, but take the casket. I can see that.
I'll brush you with death, you blasted fool! This is no laughing matter!
But seriously,
No, I didn't.
Allow me to apologize. I have caused you much heartache, and for this, I am sorry. Truly.
No, no. We do not blame you. We are just
Wow,
happy
was it a
to
clo-
have you returned.
Was it like a closed casket funeral and he just wanted to
I
make sure his brother was in the
If you
casket?
had died, it would have been all you deserve. Perfection
I
would have
will
just
say
so.
this.
Are you happy or angry that I did not?
Again, y'all, I'm just going to, and then I promise I'm going to change the topic because at the end of the day, I'm a streamer. So,
Well, I for one am very happy to see you, dear sister.
from somebody who
presume
knows somebody that
Mama and
owns
Papa
their
are
own
unaware
morgue
of your
company.
absence?
Like I have a friend, he
Astute as ever.
owns his morgue, so he
And
deals with
certainly
death,
would
whether
not
it's
bemoan
cremation
me,
of the body,
coming to the son and
the
heir's
casket,
aid.
funeral planning,
That is why I
transporting the
did not
body
ask.
from when they're dead from the
Truly,
hospital
I am
to that
blessed
company
to
so
have
they
such
can
fine
prep the
friends
body
and
for
family.
burial. He told me something, and it makes sense. He said
Now that my brother's back
there
on
is
his
a
feet,
lot of money
we
to
can
be
return
made
to the
in
small
death.
matter of vanquishing
That's if
Argon.
you own your
Let you
own
next,
morgue
my
company,
capable
because again,
companions.
people die every day, and it costs at a minimum between $12,000 to $15,000 to bury somebody. So with that being said,
we must see you return to Canada.
based on like some of the things
I
that I just
disagree.
said, Franco, and like some of the things that you
do?
just like type in the chat
I
box,
do.
I can see that.
I assumed your objections.
Take
would
a
be the
casket,
strongest.
reuse it,
What
clean
right
it
have
up,
I to
shine it or
object?
whatever.
We each decided to embark
just
on this
reuse
quest
it and
of
sell
our
it.
own volition. Your sister
You know how,
is no
well, at the
different.
time, I'm pretty sure the rate has changed. You know how much it costs to
Precisely.
dig a hole
Do not forget that I am a son of
for the
Erdrick
casket?
too.
What was it, like 6 feet? No, I think it's probably more than 6 feet.
Very
But at the
well,
time when we
far be it from me to deny the will of
buried
the
our
masses.
grandmother,
She did help save my
it
life,
cost
after all.
$600 just to dig the
I knew
hole.
you would see sense eventually.
We were like, yo,
With
what
me
the
by your
fuck?
side, you shall not fall again.
But I mean, I like I said, when you don't deal or work in a profession like that, you won't
You
understand
are
it.
a lucky prince indeed.
What did he say? Nah, oh shit. He said, wait a minute, hold on. The appraisal powers of pet, wait, what? Using pet spells. The furniture allows you to check its contents. If it glows blue, then it's set to open doors without having alright, let's see what we got. How do you not have a weapon, idiot? Alright, whatever. Oh, okay, well, hey, what's up? Yeah, nah, he said six. He said no. But so all jokes aside, that's what a lot of us was kind of thinking. We were like, shit, for that much, we'll dig the hole ourselves. But like I said, you. When you. Yeah. All I'm gonna tell you is, like, we were kind of like in for a rude awakening when we found that shit out. We were like, wait, what the fuck? Oh, hold on, let me check it out real quick. I got you. I'm about to click on it right now, Franco. Is this recent? It's loading up. Oh, damn. Oh, hold on, let me turn up the volume. I can't hear. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Man, that don't mean nothing. They can still. I'm pretty sure when they dig that casket back up or whatever, yeah. I mean, I get why he did it if that's the case. If they were doing some whole shit like that, then yeah, I 1000% get it. But it was just like, I couldn't imagine. Yeah. There we go. Man, that's crazy.
Few in this world are
all they gotta do is just
fortunate
replace the
enough
cut.
to be blessed with such
It's gonna sound fucked up, but he probably should have did a lot more damage to the casket. But then again, too, it's kind of like.
That is why I did not trust you. Why, even after I shared with you the secret of Yggdrasil, I doubted if you would return.
You thought we might leave my brother bedridden for eternity.
Succinctly put, yes. Yet you proved to me that your hearts
I don't want to
are
misspeak,
pure.
y'all,
Many
but again,
would
I
have
think this is
quailed
something
at
to
the
be the
effort
truth.
required to reach the
But
tree.
again,
would have
everything
given
is
in
a
to
business
temptation
at the end of
and
the day.
sold the
I'm not
leaf for
excusing
their
it because,
own
again,
gain.
you don't.
Myriad are the reasons
Human
that might
morality
cause
is still
one
a
to
thing.
stray from the righteous path.
But I don't know.
To
It's
abandon
kind of like,
friends in need.
if you look how the world is operating, ran
To
today,
my
it's
shame,
kind of.
I may have relished such an outcome.
Frank, I ain't gonna hold you.
Proof
Based
that
on this
even
conversation,
those
this
of
would
the
like
great
make me go, we
heroes'
might as well just
bloodline
cremate
would
everybody. Ain't no
fall
money,
from grace.
ain't no reuse in the ashes, ain't no reuse in
Wherefore?
the casket that way. The only thing you got to pay for is just the funeral services.
Because I fell myself. many years ago. Though that is all in the past now. You seek to defeat the High Priest Hargon, do you not?
Don't get me thinking, bruh, because now I'm kind of like,
that we
damn.
have not yet the strength. But with each trial we face, we grow ever stronger.
Very well.
That's
Then
crazy.
I would see that you have this. This missive will grant you an audience with the King of Durkandor, a nation to the north and east of Yggdrasil. His Majesty is interested in making the
it's fucked up
acquaintance
as
of
it is
those
to
who
say,
will
yeah,
test their
everything-
strength and in
everything is just a
time
business.
perfect it.
And
Should you wish to
unfortunately, it's
see
good
just
there's-
how far you have come,
Again, it's gonna
pray
sound
take
fucked up,
part
y'all,
in the
but
trial
there's
he
very
hath
good
prepared.
business in death. Huh.
Thank you. We shall be sure to pay him a visit.
Yeah.
Please, go on ahead.
I got some questions for her. Yeah, and you want to know something though too? It's kind of like,
What do you suppose she is discussing with the priest?
Honestly, brother,
do you
isn't
think?
it obvious? She's apologizing for all the time he wasted watching over you.
Never mind. I don't want.
Do you think? Then I ought to offer him a word myself.
Please don't.
I'm trying
You
to be
would
very,
only say
very
something
careful
silly
with my
and make
words
everything
here, 'cause I don't
worse.
want to sound like an
Like you
ignorant,
always do.
Me?
ignorant motherfucker. I don't like
Silly.
ignorant people.
Surely you jest.
This is just a thought process though too. But
Now, where were we?
do you think it's sad that
Discussing
Because
how you were likely
everything is
apologizing
a
for
business
burdening
and
that
how, you
poor
know,
man with my brother.
shit is ran
Oh,
in a time of
well,
turmoil or grief? Who would really think to
something
check?
along
All right,
those
is that
lines.
body
Shall
actually
we
in the
be going,
casket?
then?
No. He must think me an
Were there
awful
any
bore. Allow me to
alterations that we don't
apologize.
know about
Please.
in that
While your
casket?
intentions
Okay,
are
hey,
noble,
we're at the
cousin,
burial
I fear you
home.
do lack a
Let's make sure the
certain
body is in the
tact.
casket. You know, shit like that, bro.
Does
That's
anyone
what I'm
have
like,
anything
dog,
nice to
yeah.
say about me? No?
But like I said, though,
Come now, evil waits for no man.
everything is a business.
As you wish.
Let's rest up real quick. No, yeah, and again, we don't say that to be assholes or to be mean. It's just, yeah, bro. Trust me when I say I kind of, yeah, I get it. Yeah, there's a level of that sad. Man, it was a good ass conversation, wasn't it, y'all? Alright, y'all, I think I'm gonna stream for 30 more minutes and then just go take like a power nap and then come back on later and do like a long stream for Final Fantasy X. Only reason, or I might just do 2 hours on here. I'm a little skeptical because again, my what was it? My when I streamed the other day and my frame rate just dropped the way that it did after an hour, I got pissed. We'll see how well the stream holds up. If I can give y'all 2 hours, then I'll give y'all 2 hours. Fuck it. day, Pete. Rainbow face might be alright, but it ain't okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere just yet, Franco, but... Hey Franco, you're about to hop on stream yourself, right? You should be just not getting off work, right? Yes, about yeah. Okay, bet. Well, if you get on stream, know I'll pull up, leave a like, be like Streamers Assemble, leave it up so we can accumulate some watch hours, bro. I do that with Ash's stream too, like if I know I'm not going to engage, what I at least do is I ensure that I leave the stream up. Make chat it up a little bit here and there. Rainbow face might be alright, but it ain't okay. Pull with that hammer like Clint. Hey man, hey look, say whatever the fuck you want. He was not playing. But that's why I was like, man, that's... Man. There's a level of that sad, if that makes sense, man. Not on his part, because it's like... So, if you don't know how certain shit is run, it would look inhumane to everybody else. But again, if you understand that death is a business, then you'd be like, oh, that's why he did that shit. Okay. And then too, it's kind of like, how many people know this information for real, for real? And the only reason I say that, I feel like if this is how they're really moving, again, I don't know. I don't know. Rainbow face might be alright, but it ain't okay. Yeah. But you want to know something though too, and I don't want to speak from ignorance. I don't want to speak out of ignorance, but it's just like. Never mind. It kind of makes you look at business as a bad thing. But anyway, yeah, that, like I said, don't. Yeah. At least 11:30ish, like that. Yeah, yeah. Well, it was like. Yeah. No, honestly, it's not even that. There's a rubber band on this one Pacific one and it's coming loose. That's why I keep picking at it. So, I'm the type, when you get done twisting my hair, I ask that you put rubber bands at the tips. That way the hair doesn't come out. It basically, in my mind, it hinders the growth. So, I got this done maybe 8 days ago and one of the rubber bands, I mean, I got like, what? I got 13 twists, so. But yeah, I'm a stickler when it comes to certain things. It's just I hate when the rubber band comes off. But like I said though too, it's like, you know, between proper hydration, covering up on the when I take showers, working out, they're bound to come loose. I think last time, what was it? Within 30 days. Because I had 13 last time, six of them came completely off, and that kind of, I mean, it didn't do too much damage to the hair or anything. It was just the rubber band at the end of the cornrow, just from my understanding, it keeps it tight. So I start to panic when the rubber bands aren't there. Yuna don't know the best guardian ain't more, it's that do-rag. Oh shit. Ugh. I think the reason why I didn't immediately start the long stream for Final Fantasy X is because I knew I was going to commit 8 to 9 hours, and I wasn't looking forward to sitting on the couch for that long. So I said, let me just start this up. But like I said, we got all 7 of our party members, so I'll see how long I stream for today when I get on it. So, I'm with the AP Rainbow Face. I'm not gonna hold you, Franco. Like I said, the way that I keep my head hydrated, I really don't get to enjoy a scratch, if that makes sense, until I take my hair out. And then when I undo the corn roll, it's just like, oh man, so that's what it feels like. Because the only time my head feels relieved is when I spray it down with water. Water and rose quartz oil, if that makes sense. But I will say this, my hair growth has come a long way. So for the next twist, we're gonna all jokes aside, I might dye a section of it and then see how it looks with a twist. I don't know what color I'm gonna dye it, but we'll see. I was leaning towards gray, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. There we go. Man, don't cut it, bro. So I'll say this, I kind of get it. You cannot have long hair and have poor maintenance on the hair. That's why for a lot of people it's just easy to get your hair cut and all that other stuff too. I've done more, like as far as like care towards the head and the scalp. I've done more care on my head letting it grow out than I would just getting a regular haircut every 2 weeks. Because if you don't take care of it during its growth, not only is it going to look nasty, but it's yeah. So I do take that into account. When you start growing your hair out, there's more care that goes into the head. So I call a spade a spade. There we go. I ain't gonna hold you, so that's what I'm working towards. That's how long I want my hair to get. I swear I cannot get over how she gets hit. Like she's constipated, bro.
Taste the fruits of my training.
Yeah. I mean, So I do a retwist every 4 weeks now. It used to be every 3 to 4 weeks. But what was it? When I got my hair cut, I paid $40 a cut. So basically, between $80 to $120 a month. So opposed to just paying $60, I guess. But I still do go to the barbershop to get maintenance done on my beard and my lineup on the face with the cornrows. So
you must be more careful.
Oh, every 2 weeks? Yeah. With AP, a rainbow face might be alright, but it ain't okay. sure they don't. Hey, I don't know if you were a fan of the Ronin Warriors, but I just saw the new shit, and it's kind of like, damn, this shit got dark. It's a sequel to the 1980 series. So it's kind of like the events take place 35 years after the events in the original one, and I'm not gonna hold you. It looked very, very interesting. Episode 1 was kind of like. It kind of is like. I don't know. It's kind of like Berserk in a little bit. Like, shit kind of got dark. I was like, oh man. Like, these people here. 1 second, y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus. Like, it's kind of like the theme of it so far is like everybody dies. Like, oh shit, alright. Right now it's only sub, but we'll see how the direction of the anime goes. I ain't gonna hold you, so far so good. Like this one, they added a lot of blood, guts, and gore to it. I was like, oh shit. Okay, bet. Nah, I never saw that one. The swoosh. He said, I don't know, man. Well, yeah. Most definitely, bro. We knew that when we saw you stream Ghost of Yote. And Ghost of Tsunami. And I probably butchered that name, but hell yeah. That's why I was saying, I was like, I'm surprised he didn't want to get into Ninja Gaiden. Like, me and my boy, we were talking about that earlier, and we were like, yeah, that game definitely was a flop compared to the series. Like, compared to the original Ninja Gaiden 1 to 3. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. There's a level of this shit is, like, there's a level of this is really disappointing. Yeah. But I mean, it was a good play. It was just there was a level of this is cringe. Oh, bro, I don't even know. So, I just got my 4 characters. I was at 2, but now I got all 4, so we'll see. I'm just doing a little bit of grinding until probably for another 30 minutes, and then I'm in the stream. No, and that's what I'm saying. So, Franco, Ryu Hayabusa shouldn't even. There's a level of false advertisement on that game. And the only reason I say that, there's 18 total missions in that game. And I think you only play as him for like 3.5, 4. Now I get it. They introduced a new protagonist into the series, but nah, that shit, bro. Bro. You know what? So honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think. Hold on. What was it? Wise move, man. Best to grind now, cause things get crazier later on. Okay, bet. Wait, so you've played this? So, and you want to know something else, Franco? I've noticed that with a lot of games, when they try to revise and bring back a certain series, like when you introduce a new protagonist to a franchise that was already made, you kind of, yeah, you really run the risk of hurting the franchise. So, but with that being said, we just got our introduction to Raven, so we'll see. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm only playing, well, I want to be caught up with the Dragon Quest franchise and stories, but I'm gonna get Dragon Quest 7 re-imaged when it drops on the 5th of next month. So, but right now I'm currently streaming this and Final Fantasy X. So in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna end this stream, take a nap, and then come back and I'm gonna stream Final Fantasy X for a couple hours before I go to the gym. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I think the only thing I hated, I think from Dragon Quest 1 through 5, they didn't introduce the King Metal Slimes. Because the King Metal Slimes, what was it? They give you a total of, what, 30 experience points? 30,000 experience points? You only go up to the liquid metal slimes on here, and they only give you 10, which I'm not complaining, but at the same time, it was like, those 30,000 experience points definitely could have, came in clutch. Yeah. Like I said, I think it was Dragon Quest 1 through 5, I think. No, that one, you said Ragebound? No. Wait, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound? Is that a 2D game? I'm about to look that up in a second. Ragebound. Hold on.
Brace yourself.
Okay. Say less.
That's the kind of nation Orc is. At least that's the kind of nation it was supposed to be. Until my father betrayed all that. Kagawa, you can't
Kenji. So they introduced a new protagonist in this one.
keep that Lourdes only had no idea that Helios was
Ragebound. Let me see more. Ninja getting aside, hack and slash. Players take the role of Kendra and Young. Ninja trained by Ryu, who must defend Habiba from demons while Ryu is in America. The Black Spider-Man is currently using demons to gain power. Okay. Alright. So you know what I think it is though too? I think... I don't know what to think. Never mind. Hey, let me check out your channel real quick. Do you stream that game or no? Let's see. Whoops, my bad. Oh yes, he's a well, no. Cool videos though. A place to discuss anime and video games. Say less. He said I finally watched Dan to Dan. Hey, nice. Say less. Hey, bro. For real. All right. Bet. You know what I'll do? Just dropped you a sub, bro. Hopefully you do stream whenever you stream. When you stream, I'll pull up and I'll chop it up with you for a little bit. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I support all content creators. He said, yeah, bro, streaming, sharing is caring. Amen. What's gonna be the first game you stream? What day, Pete? Rainbow face. Yeah, rainbow cake. On some real shit, they need to make another Gundam game. I wouldn't mind. Yeah. Yeah. They definitely. Hopefully I don't butcher your name. Hey, Mino6000, if you would, please drop Franco a sub, bro. He's a streamer as well. A way better streamer than me. Knows the specs of computers and shit. I honestly think you would enjoy his stream. So if you want to, I cannot not shout out my streaming community, but we got Franco on the chat. So if you want, please drop him a sub, give him some support too when he streams. We would all greatly appreciate it. But yeah, nah, they need to make. Yeah, they need to make another Gundam game. The last one I played, which was an online Gundam, that shit was a flop. Appreciate it, thank you. But yeah, nah, the last Gundam game yeah, let me not even. I think there's a reason why Bandicoot, however you say that franchise, took a break from the Gundam games. I think I need to play. Nah, fuck that one. Hey, nah, for real. Hey, nah, bro. Franco on some real shit, man. It's like Especially if y'all in the shit, like if Ash and Cold and R2, I'd be like, hey bro, I'd advertise for y'all. At the end of the day, man, I'm Nick Fury. I gotta tell everybody about the Streamers Initiative. And again, too, like, y'all play a different variety of games. Like, if I get an audience and my streams don't appease to them, I can at least send them y'all way. Like I said, R2, what was it? Especially with what he streams with Grand Theft Auto 5, Cold with Attack on Titan and the fighting games, and then between you and Ash, you know, well-rounded, whether it's fighting, adventure, like, hell yeah. I may not be the streamer for the audience, but again, like, I don't, you know. And I'm hoping this encourages everybody to continue streaming. One thing I've learned about, especially game streaming, everything is a community. I'm just grateful I haven't ran into anybody, like, fucked up yet, if that makes sense. Right now, our brand isn't big yet, but once it does get big, you can best believe you know, you're gonna have to take the good, the bad, and the ugly with it. So, yeah, streamers assemble.
Rainbow face might be alright, but it ain't okay.
I'm really skeptical about my trip for next month because I'm not going to be streaming. Well, I'm going to try, but I'm not going to be able to stream for like 5 days while I'm out in Rome. But I don't know. Come February, I'm going to look into whatever equipment, like portable equipment I may need to buy in order to stream. Like, I really want to start streaming at the international level as well.
I'm with the AP Rainbow.
This might sting a bit. Cracker!
Let's rest up real quick, y'all, before so I got everybody like at a decent level so far. Hey, so which Devil May Cry? Are you gonna start all the way with Devil May Cry 1 or just go to Devil May Cry 5? Honestly, bro, just stream. That's I'm not gonna speak for everybody, bro. I'm just gonna speak for me. Believe it or not, choosing what to stream isn't the hard part. Streaming in general is the fucking hard part. I don't know if you plan on using OBS or Streamlabs. Use OBS. Streamlabs is on some whole shit right now. But I don't know, man. Fuck. And then it. Now, hopefully this don't discourage you. Man, I gotta be careful with my words, because again, I want this dude to stream. I just don't want him to get discouraged. But regardless of the game that you stream, that's not gonna be the hard part. All I'm gonna tell you is streaming is gonna be the hard part. Every streamer has their, whether it's frame rate issues, connection issues. You would think that the issue is engagement. Believe it or not, no. Eventually your audience, whether it's big or small, they eventually come. But bro, yeah. Hey, alright, yeah, start with that. Start from 1 all the way to 5. But bro, don't worry about what game to stream. Just focus on going live, dude. Oh my god. Hey, say less. Hey, good. OBS. So the only reason I'm advocating for OBS now I was using Streamlabs, like I was paying for my services, bro. I was using Streamlabs for the longest, and Streamlabs on both my MacBook and my Windows took a shit. Streamlabs forced me to use OBS, and OBS, once I set it up, everything's been smooth sailing. So I wouldn't, yeah, bro. Use OBS. To use OBS. I'll tell you right now, if I make it in any form or fashion as a streamer, I'm gonna tell people, hey, fuck Streamlabs, use OBS. Use OBS. OBS, again, I can only speak for me. OBS was really, really frustrating, which is why I stuck with Streamlabs, but Streamlabs had a major connection issue. They both have their issues, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Streamlabs is, yeah, use OBS. Use OBS, bro. Streamlabs is boy, fuck Streamlabs. But like I said though too, there'll be times where you'll just be like, fuck streaming, because again, like, and this is something a lot of this is a conversation I've had with other people who's joined me on the stream, right? Hold on. Yeah. And I've said this many a times, but these other streamers make it look like streaming is so easy, and they don't tell you about, like, you need to have the best internet connection. You don't, it's better to stream from an Ethernet cable than it is Wi-Fi. You don't really need the best camera equipment, especially bro, I got a webcam and a Sony cam. I got so much other shit, and I've had more issues with connection than I have had with equipment. Like, get the fuck up out of here. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm over here like, oh damn. Like, RJ, chill. But yeah, bro, hey, start with one and just work your way up. And like I said, everything else, once you get into the groove and the niche of your streaming, everything else will follow. For real. So, man. Ugh. I'm sorry, y'all. I got triggered by that. I just... When I see Kai and everybody else stream and their streams going so smoothly and they got their chat bots integrated into the game, it just makes me jealous. Yeah, most definitely. Ugh. Alright, y'all, we got about 12 more minutes and I'm gonna end the stream, so that's probably enough to finish this one. Damn, that's enough to finish this episode. Yeah, he said, yeah, and don't say Streamlabs around Archer. That's the trigger word right there. Yeah, man. Oh my god. Like I said, the only reason I'm so bitter about it is because of the money that I've invested into Streamlabs. It's like, bro. And trigger his bro. Who is RJ talking to? Yeah. Ugh, boy. Ooh, multi-heal. Okay, bet. Alright, so now they're getting into the 10,000. So I'm gonna grind a little bit more, and then I might actually... No, we good. You know what? So I'm gonna do spells. Let's zoom. Alright, where do I even wanna... So there's 3 locations I need to go to. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go right here. huh? Alrighty, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can give you some story content in these last 10 minutes.
Was Warrior.
Yeah. Yeah. And you want to know something else? Nah, never mind. Oh, wait, can I not get? How the fuck do y'all expect? Oh. Well, I'm so stupid. Alright, let's do I'm tripping. Let's go. Watch her. How the fuck y'all expect me to get to that damn town? I'm with the AP. Rainbow face might be alright, but it ain't okay. And she lying. Said, you wanna know why you lying? So I need to go to this town.
We all a student here, bro. Don't even sweat it.
For real, for real. But yeah, man, like I said before, the best advice I feel like you can get from a streamer as far as like tech and connection, definitely Franco, for real, for real. So, this is my first time at this town. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and buy some new equipment. Yeah, we're gonna. No, wait, no. Oh, I remember this. So there's a dungeon. Hey, I remember this town in 2. Okay, bet. Let me check out this dungeon real quick, though. I'm definitely gonna do that. Steel broadsword. Don't I already have it? No, I don't have one. Yeah, we're gonna come back to this. Yeah, because there's definitely a dungeon. Let me save right here, just in case. Franco, I do realize something though too. If I'm going to start Dragon Quest, of course they got a lot. If I'm gonna start Dragon Quest 7 Reimage next month, then I definitely need to hurry up and beat Final Fantasy X. But I'm pretty sure by next week I'll have Final Fantasy X beat. I'm pretty sure I will, but we'll see. The rainbow face might be alright, but it ain't okay. So do I need... Yep, I need the ultimate key for this. Son of a bitch. Oh well. She called him a liar whale. No, so only reason... Baby girl cannot handle rejection too well. Damn. She really does not care though. Anyway. Wait, which one? Damn.
You're mine!
So when the Gagazit theme or the Xanarkin theme? Oh, okay, that one. You want to know why? It's because, again, there's a huge sense of nostalgia. Hey, Frank, on some real shit, you know what? You should stream that game too, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, you should definitely stream that game too. Give you a good sense of nostalgia. I can only speak for me, but I know what that game did for me when I played it. That's why I was like, man. Let's see what kind of monsters are here real quick. These monsters are easy as hell. Ooh, that was good. Okay, bet. So I'm overpowered for this stage, which is a good thing. Level 12? Man, get the fuck up out of here. Alright, bet. Now, let's see what items are in here first. Fuck it. Before I use evac. I'm with the AP. Nah, hey Frank, on some real shit, I think once the nostalgia sets in, you won't. I honestly think you won't care, bro. For real. Now I know we've been spoiled by Final Fantasy VII Remake and everything, but I don't know. I think. Did I already come here? Oh wait, hold on. Did I already come here? Hold on. Wait a minute. There's no way I already came here. Yeah, this is my first time in this. What the fuck? How was a chest already empty? Oh, probably from the previous playthrough. That makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I think once the nostalgia sets in, bro. Again, I don't think you'll care. I honestly don't think you'll care. Now, there are certain game schematics that are annoying, but yeah, bro. I think once you get in the groove, cause what was it? I downloaded Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 12. Cause once I beat 10, I'm going straight into 12. Well, might take a break. And the only reason I say that, is because, again, by the time I beat 10, I'm not gonna have enough time to beat 12 to play Dragon Quest III Image. But yeah, so. Divine Dagger. 18%. Yeah. I'm too overpowered for this stage. I did too much grinding. I mean, I'm not complaining yet. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come across a dungeon where the monsters are overpowered, but as of right now, we good. Don't worry about me over here. We good. Eat sound of the. Ah, okay, bet. I just know I want into. Well, I think.
Taste the fruits of my training.
I know they did their best with GTA, like when they revised GTA, but like there's only so much you can do You know, with like, yeah, yeah.
Brace yourself!
Must have known. Alrighty, here we go. Buff scroll? Ka-clang scroll. Alright, let's see who can learn these. Ka-clang use. Buff. Why does that matter? Ka-clang. I wonder what Ka-clang is. Buff use. I don't know. Like, I don't think. I would legit. No, they're not gonna reboot it. I am. What does that even mean? Alright. Oh boy. Awkward. Awkward. Literally in enemy territory at that. Oh, it's the ancient shrine. Damn. This thing has seen better days. Well, I honest to God don't think they would reboot 10. Now they may do Final Fantasy X-3 because they've been elaborating on that story for the longest. But that's a game I don't think that they would just up and reboot. A barrier darkening your block, but that doesn't seem to be any way past. Okay, bet. We'll see. Apparently, and I think they tried to revise the story about 10 years ago, but like with most things, money and all that other dumb shit, it didn't happen. So there's still a chance for it. And the only reason I say that... I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, because I'm about to end the stream anyway. Again, Final Fantasy X was the first Final Fantasy where they introduced voice acting. Like, I don't think... Well, nah, because we're getting a Dragon Quest reimage, and Dragon Quest 7 was 3D. You know what? I'm not gonna misspeak. All I'm gonna say is we will see. I would be surprised if they do. No, so the only reason I feel like they would reboot 8 and 9 is just to give us what we've always wanted, the voice acting. Let me tell you right now, I feel like the greatest Final Fantasy, and again, this was a game that I sucked at too, was Final Fantasy 8. Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 10, I sucked so bad at those games, I became good. That's why I understand the spear grid system, and that's why I understand the junction system so well. You have a lot of people... I didn't realize this, Franco, but you have a lot of people who never beat 8, 9, or 10. You have, surprisingly, you have people who never beat 7. So, I think in certain games when they No. Like I said, it was really good if you understood the junction system. My dumb ass did not understand the junction system. That's why I was saying I had to be so bad at it, I eventually became good. That's what I was saying, man. I don't know if you recall, but like I said, I didn't beat Final Fantasy VIII until I owned a PS3. Oh shit, bet. I mean, you can jump to any game you want to. I'm about to say this, y'all, then I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna take a nap and then I'm gonna get on Final Fantasy X. Mino 6000. I hope to see you there, bro. For real. Streamers assemble. But I think so. Final Fantasy 1 through 6 is the basic, wait your turn hack and slash. They didn't introduce the concept of leveling up, whether it was through items or armor, until after 7. Like, from Final Fantasy 1 through 6, to beat the game, all you had to be was just a really high level and have the right equipment. Well, in Final Fantasy 7 and up, again, you had the choice to upgrade your MP, upgrade your attack stats, upgrade your HP, make you invincible to sleep or silence. When they started adding those concepts into the games, that's when people started like fucking up, if that makes sense. But like I said, I haven't played Final Fantasy VIII in years, but the same way I'm skimming through 10 is probably the same way I would skim through 8. Like, the junction system is embedded into my brain. The spear grid system is embedded into my brain. It's like I had to traumatize myself with these games. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to end the stream. Thank y'all for pulling up. I'll see y'all probably in 2-3 hours after this nap. And then we'll just pull up Final Fantasy X until I get ready to go to the gym. Y'all be good. See y'all soon. Peace.